What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Lance, how you doing, man? Sean, it's right there in the title, numbered in inserts. This is a preview for that. I'm doing good. How about yourself? How are things in your neck of the woods? Constantly busy, I hear you. Next couple of months, yeah, for sure, brother. A couple of different times when we've done breaks, I've pulled some Lance Johnson cards, and your pile is growing ever deeper. The cards you do not want, I know, but you got to let me just let me go with it, okay? All right, so it's not going to be a quick video, but there's just a bunch of stuff in here, and I am not even sure how to. Let me see if I can get this in any better. Just show all this stuff. Oh man, yeah, this is going to be tough. Even at an angle, it's going to be funky. You're not going to be able to see the bottom half of this thing. It's where my camera is set up that's going to make it difficult. So these are all, I guess, 2021, was it 2021? Stars of MLB that Nick had put together. I'm not sure if I should sell that as like a starter set thing or what. There's the Ken Griffey Celebration of the Kid cards. He was working on that set as well. So it looks like there's a good amount of them. The Triumvirates. What's going on, NJC? Well, that's cool. I wasn't sure if you were still collecting or not. I haven't talked to you in so long. I figure we can't get it out of us, but being that you're so busy, I get it. Yeah, the Griffies are cool. And then the Triumvirates, looks like there was a set getting put together there too. And then, what are those? The Aces. So I'll probably, since this isn't quite a set, this is all stuff that I'll put together by team, along with the autographs. So there are, it's basically right now, because I took all the autographs that were in albums, and I put them, I bought 2 cases of soft sleeves and I think it was 4 cases of top loaders to get everything put in top loaders because everything was in albums. So I've transferred all the autos over, and then I'll transfer all this over, but I'm probably not going to put these in top loads because there's so much stuff. These are the Chrome stars of MLB. What's going on, Clinton? Now I see you. I didn't see you in there before.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
I don't have a cam.
That's all good. Yeah, I'm not putting you up on the screen right now anyway. It's just your voice.
All right, cool. How's everyone doing? Can you all hear me well?
Yeah, I'm just reading what Lance was writing here. Still collecting, but whenever I stop somewhere. You're lucky that you can find stuff in places like quite literally here. During the pandemic, they stopped selling sports cards in the Walmarts in Denver. And then the Targets went to like a limited thing where you can only buy like one or two items, and they've still kept it that way. And it's the crazy thing is that they feel like it's like the everyday public that are creating these issues, but it's the people who flip. It's the flippers who are continually destroying the retail market. They end up going into a place and buying all the like basketball product or something that like they buy for 50 and then they sell it for 100 to a hobby shop, and the hobby shop sells it for like 125. It's just nuts. So like the general public has no chance at any of the product. I've absolutely stopped picking up any retail at all. I mean, as is, I've always been into hobby. And it's not just the name, but I prefer hobby from hobby shops, from LCSs over anything else. I mean, if I were in a different state, I probably would buy things. But like here, I'll go into like Target, and there's maybe 8 boxes of stuff on there. And like, when I say 8 boxes, there's only 8 boxes, and it's racing, like that baseball sweepstakes thing, and then a couple hockey, and that's it. It's nuts. What's going on, Tom?
I live out in Washington, and I haven't seen baseball cards in the store here for a long time.
So, do you think that they stopped it during the pandemic, or was it just? I suppose I got to be careful saying that. Someone told me back in the day that they were putting warnings on videos. I doubt it now. Yeah.
No, I think it's because no one was buying, and it just sat on the shelves, and yeah. But it could have been COVID. Who knows, man? There's so many things that shut down out here.
Yeah, like I'll always see the gaming stuff. There's always Yu-Gi-Oh. There's always Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But now with the crazy flippers, have you seen? I don't know if you've seen some of the shorts that are out there with like people that go to Costco and they get those really big boxes, kind of like they do with the Tops thing, but there's a one for Pokemon, like knocking people over and. Yeah.
There was a video of a guy who bought a pallet of eggs, basically, and people were fighting over it in the on the show, or on the video clip. What up, Tom?
Tom, it's hard. I don't know. It's where we point blame, and I feel like there's misdirected hostility all the time. I don't blame the LCS for selling that stuff. They're not the ones going out there and buying it. They're buying it from the flipper.
I think they get it.
Now, they could choose not to buy it from the flipper, but then that flipper would go and put it on eBay and it would sell anyway. So what they're trying to do is have it so that their customers can go to one location. So I see what you're saying, but I don't blame the hobby shop for it, because they're the ones only selling it for like 25 more. The person that sold it to them for like $100. So they are the ones that made $60 off of the box. It's tough. Good old NASCAR.
Oh my bad.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I know there are some good hobby shops that'll sell stuff like hobby boxes for less than what you'll see anywhere online because they get a better deal on it. But
Yeah,
that's few and far between, obviously.
it is, because they're in the business of making money. And anymore, most hobby shops are not owned by
Collectors.
individual people. It's like conglomerates that buy these shops up. And then these shops have a corporate stake from a group that's bought all these shops, but then above them is Fanatics, and Fanatics has like crazy rules. They don't want stuff to be sold for way under the price that it's going for, but they also don't want it to sell for way more. So
Yeah.
they're between a rock and a hard place when it comes to that stuff.
For sure. Just like
But I can tell you that during the pandemic, they definitely weren't like doing the right thing. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but like my local card shop stopped putting prices on the boxes because they fluctuated so much.
Right.
Because they were worried about not charging enough.
Yeah,
that to me
man,
isn't right.
Finding the right place is hard. So much greed in the hobby, but also really good people too.
Hey, Jason, what's going on? CCB?
Hey, Hunter. Hey, Canadian Card Breaks.
What's going on, Hunter?
It's weird to be on here.
That's funny. All right, Lance, we'll catch you later. I'm just gonna go over this stuff anyway, as you know, just to show off what I guess the inserts will be. Like I was saying, as far as the autographs go, it would probably take like a 5-hour stream within itself. I'm kind of worried about doing a preview video, so I might just do like a preview video of what I'm going to have in that sale, and then create like sale 1 box, sale 2 box, I don't know, something like that, just to not overwhelm. Not only
no, sorry, my bad. I'll text. I'm gonna put it in the text. I don't want to interrupt you all the time. I keep.
No. Don't worry about that. I can always continue, stop, or whatever.
No.
What were you saying?
I was just wondering if CCB was talking about the tin eggs that you can get that have a pack, like a fat pack or something in them.
It's probably the holiday eggs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Topps holiday eggs.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm still think that they print way too much of it, but who am I?
Yeah, they way too much. I won't even buy base. Like I'm a singles person, because I can't afford to be searching for stuff.
Well, yeah, and plus, it's actually better to be that way, because I feel I've heard people say I spent $300 trying to get into these breaks, and getting looking for a certain card, and they don't get the card. But then I'm like, what were you trying to get? And they're like, this certain autograph. And I'm like, well, you could buy it for $150.
For sure, CCB.
So it's like, why would you spend $300 for a chance at that card when you could just go buy the card? I feel like this hobby as a whole is full of us, like we're all degens, but then there's degenerate gamblers that are also in the hobby too. So when you have both things going on, it's probably impossible.
Well, Stryker has a point where he's like, I want to pack pull this myself. Like,
No, I get into that too. Yes, I do get that way. If I have the product, obviously I'm going after those stupid elites and UD Hero autographs.
Yeah.
And I know how hard they are to get, but
those UD Heroes,
that's the whole fun.
Oh man, I remember buying those when they came out.
The boxes of UD Hero stuff, or the upper decks,
or pack. Yeah, the pack of them.
Yeah.
At the hobby shop back in like 2003 or 4 or something
So
like
in
that.
1990, when the high number series came out,
Oh,
90
you're talking
Leaf.
about sorry.
What?
You're talking about the ones out of the old packs, right? Like
The
the one
stuff
you
that I opened, yeah, the baseball
the
heroes.
90s and stuff. Okay, my
Well,
bad.
it was 90s to yeah, it was all of the early stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm,
What were you
my bad.
talking about?
Well, they had some stuff called Upper Deck Heroes that came out in like the early 2000s where you got a guaranteed auto in each pack. But I mean,
Oh yeah, that was like that was a set that was like that way. Was it per pack or was it per box?
I thought, well, maybe it was a pack per box. I really can't remember. It's been decades.
Because they did come out with UD Heroes as a set, and that was 1 year,
Oh, okay.
and it was like 2003. But like the Heroes set, I'm talking about the boxes I opened. But anyway, let me just go ahead and get through these.
Sorry, bro.
No, all good. Looks like there was 2 that J-Rods. Wait. Oh, 2 different ones. So there's this,
Series
and then
1.
this one. So is this series 2 then?
I'm guessing, yeah. I mean, that would make the only sense I could think of.
That is a massive set then.
Yeah. Let me look up how many cards are in that set.
Yeah.
What year is
Because
this? 2023?
I think it's 22. Could be wrong.
Is Julio a rookie in this one?
2023, I
Okay.
think. Jackson Holiday is a rookie in this one.
Holiday? Oh, that's 24 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Evan Carter. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to see if I missed anything in the comments. It was an Arnie's break and you hit 2 J's auto, Dave, Steve, and a rookie I forgot. Hey, congrats. Hope, and I know that you keep your J's, so I'm glad that you got stuff that you can keep and you didn't have to, because Jason's got one of those hearts of gold. He'll pull something and he'll know somebody collects a certain team and or player and just be like, yeah, you can have it.
That's awesome.
I just hope that there's reciprocity, Jason, and you get something back from people. I'm sure you do.
So, looks like Series 1 has 100 cards in that set.
Series 1 has 100, so that's a 200 card set, because I don't know, do they do update?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah.
Okay. 300 card set? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I remember when SPX would make a set, and it was like 100 cards. That's what they'd have, and the rookies would be above that, like a 101 and above. And people were just like upset about putting like the sets together because it's not a complete set if you don't have the rookies too.
Right.
So these are all big league, I think, right?
Let me look.
Yeah, To the Moon. I believe that's all big league.
Yeah, those are all big league. Those are cool cards. I love die cuts, so you guys already know that.
All I gotta do is cut the card, and
Yeah,
Clinton sold.
snip a couple corners off, and I'm ready to go.
I do like these good vibrations just for the kind of
Artwork.
the look of it. Yeah, the design is pretty cool. Oh, there we go. I'm a huge mascot person, so.
Oh, I know you are. You have some autographs I remember I've seen in the past.
Mostly, yeah, most of the ones I have. I do have like a red. Is it Red Sox? No, it's a Philly Fanatic. The San Diego Chicken, like the original one, and Dinger. I think that's the only ones I have as far as autographs go.
That's a neat set, though. I like it.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool to like TTM.
What the hell is that one where your thumb is right now?
This?
No,
so that's like 90. This one?
Yeah, no,
Blue.
It looked like he has. Oh boy. Back 2 pages. Back.
I didn't go past this
Back.
page yet.
No, back again. No. Keep going to the left. Oh, never mind, man. It don't matter.
That's forward.
It looked like, oh, my bad. Yeah, right there. On your thumb on the right hand.
I was just saying, it's a different year. I was trying to explain it to you.
Oh, no, but the guy, look at, what the hell is that mascot? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
There's no mascots here.
No, the 2 pages before that, man.
Oh, Clinton. I think you might be seeing things.
No, it looked like, I don't want to say it on here because I don't want to be rude.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't want to get you demonetized. Okay, well, it looks like it's a mascot with as they call it, blackface.
I think they have that. This guy?
Where your thumb is.
Fredbird. That's
Now,
the Cardinals.
See, the
Yeah.
cape, I can't quite tell. It looks like a racist...
Nah, that's just... So he's a Cardinal, but Cardinals have black faces. The bird.
Right. Okay. That's what I was like, why the heck is that a mascot? Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the confusion. All right,
Oh, man.
Quiet.
No, it's fine. Look at this. I got the trout fishing. I don't think I've actually even seen that one.
I haven't either.
That's goofy. What it goes through, there's a whole bunch of them. There's Shohei. I know I had that Shohei at one time. Soto lifting weights.
Nice.
J-Rod just with, I guess, typical baseball game food, but I would think hot dog over hamburger, but I don't know. Who am I?
Yeah, I like a hot dog over a hamburger.
I do like the City Slicker set. That is a cool one. As well as the Big League has some amazing design work for a really inexpensive set.
I bought a Vladdy PSA 10 of the drip that came out a couple years back, and it's like him with like diamonds on his neck and crap. I don't know. It's an SP from Big League, but what do you call it? Burbank Card Shop was selling it for $30, and the PSA 10. I'm like, yoink.
That's cool.
Because the card itself is like $20, at least. You know,
That's always worth it.
to me. Yeah.
These are some intense set action that was getting put together here. Now, Big League, not that huge of a thing, but I mean, to put together all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's a
I do remember him talking about this one.
Oh, those are cool.
So it'd be 100 cards in the top 100 Bowman set.
That's cool. If I'm annoying anybody, let me know.
You're good, man.
No, I don't want people not to come because I'm in here talking.
I don't think that's an issue. I think it's like the time of day.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a preview video showing off things that people may not be interested in or would rather do something else right at this moment.
Oh, those are cool.
If anything, I like doing these so that people can go back and watch them later.
Yeah. Plus,
And then I can just point in that direction too.
It'll get us hyped about what you're selling.
Yeah, I like the Grand Gamers too. I like this set.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a nice... I think if it's a set, I'll keep it as a set, like if it's a full set. But if it's individual cards like this, I think it just makes sense to pull these out of here. So this is 2021, so we got Sixto, Sanchez, Alec Bohm, Asa Lacy.
So stuff like that, I would just throw in a thing and sell as a lot. But like to me, like the stars of the MLB are the ones that I don't consider super valuable.
And I don't think anybody does, but the funny thing is if you think about it, it's more valuable than any base you could ever pull from the product.
I mean, it should be, right? But you get so many of them in what are those packs called? Fat
Hangers.
packs, hangers. Yeah, you get like 4 of them per hanger.
Yeah,
they're annoyed with them, and they just get tired of looking at them. You know,
that's because we open things not the way they should be.
right. Right.
I mean, people are doing case breaks of hangers, or when you get hangers, people don't just get one; they get like 5.
Right. Well, I mean, dude, it's fun to open up a 10-pack of hangers. Let me tell you. I remember when.
I think I've only opened like a couple. Like,
hmm.
I don't like get a bunch of them.
Well, I can't remember if it was like DA Card World or one of those companies. They had the 2020. What was it? Bowman Platinums for like $12. So you could get 10 of them for like $120. And I bought 10 of them. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm down.
Nice.
Oh, my language, I'm sorry. Ah, frick. I cussed.
So I think this was. So he put the thing there, but it's backwards.
Mm.
Yeah, like I was telling you, I do as well in my normal talk, but when I stream, I don't.
I will try to not do that. Oh, those are neat. I like those ones.
I don't think I've actually seen that version of it. I've seen like the card version of it, like the base card.
Like the foil boards or whatever they call them.
Yeah, these are cool.
Really cool in color.
Got stats right there. That's nice.
Yeah, you can get them in
Marvels,
and all kinds of stuff.
What are those? International Impact. I do remember those from back in the day that they had those, but this is, I think, a cooler design because they've got some kind of landmark in the center.
Yeah, that's neat.
I like that a lot. And then the 2023 greatest hits. And then more stars of MLB. Yeah, I think people they cringe when they see the stars of MLB.
I think that's actually a different set, but I could be wrong.
No, it is, but it's stars of MLB. Okay. It's a different year.
I think I'm lagged a little bit. My bad.
Why are there MVPs in here?
Ooh, we're getting to the good stuff.
This is confusing me. I mean, I do like the look of the set. I have always said that, but this could be the ones. I'll have to check. There is like error versions, so it's possible that this is like an error set.
That's cool.
That's definitely the error for the Glavin.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Sweet Shades. I think those are just all our 2021. There's not a ton of inserts that were sent, but what is it? 7 volumes, or no, 5 volumes. Still is a good amount. All right. Here are the numbered ones. And this is where I think it's going to get interesting because there's so much of it. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see like the bottom here. But I think if I push this further, it's just going to knock over everything I got right there. There we go. That's a little bit better. A bunch of the gold. So I think unless it's a rookie or a superstar, these are only worth like a couple bucks each, but still numbered cards. I do like those. Hard to see in the corner here, but the different ones from the anniversary platinum set. And then there's a Chavez from Hotbox, which was like a 1-year set for Fleer. And then there's a top first edition, I think is what it was called. I don't know if they I didn't know they still made that. I know Bowman did that a lot. So it's going to be different years across all of these. Every one in here is numbered in these albums, so I'll make them all in team lots with the team that they're shown in their jersey. It gets way too confusing to split it up with current team. I was trying to do that early off, and I was just like, this This is a nightmare. So those are SPX 90.
Looks like 97.
Yeah, I saw the preview video, Tom.
Those are so sick.
I would rather just buy some singles or something on those things. I know it's the whole gambling thing that I'm not like good at or with, where it's like in the end, if you do a set break, most of the people like make twice what they pay on the set a lot of times.
I think it's cool because someone's gonna hit a mantle. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of money to invest in one card or two cards or whatever it is. Hello?
Yeah, I guess. Nowadays, it is pretty expensive. Any mantle.
Is that blue Kershaw? Oh, never mind. That's a team color. Okay, never mind. My bad.
Where?
Middle left. Kershaw? Or is that Walker Buehler? My bad.
No, it's Clayton Kershaw. It's a blue. These are all numbered.
Oh, they
Clinton.
are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
that's what I was saying. They're all numbered.
I wasn't here for that. My bad. Okay.
So this entire thing is all numbered cards.
Oh, wow.
That I think they are. Because I've seen a few times, like there's been a few things that weren't. I know this is, though. Like you'd think this isn't, but it's numbered to 300.
Oh,
it's like the advanced stats.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So the vintage stock looks like that. It's got the old vintage Topps logo.
Right. And that's the 99, I think. Or maybe not. I really don't remember.
Let's see. Devers, Zach Wheeler. So it looks like it's a mix of new and old. I mean, it's hard to. I mean, like we got a whole page of Harper's on that.
Oh, a bunch of
that's
gold.
all his stuff with on that page. So more of the gold. These are definitely some older ones too.
That's 2018, yeah. And then you got 2019 on the right page there. It looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be all different years.
That's awesome.
Looks like whereas like we were looking at the insert stuff, it really looked like he was putting it together as a set, whereas this just looks like it's numbered, just goes right in there. All right, take care, Jason. What set is that? Is that Piece of History? Yeah. So Piece of History, this was one of my favorite Upper Deck sets. That's where I got that Gwyn helmet. It was a redemption.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any
one
Koufax
pack?
autos?
Huh?
Do you have any Koufax autos?
No. Those are pretty expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Anybody who passes away early in life and stuff too, like not like he passed away that early. I had two different sweet spot ones. And I'm saying pass away early in life because you see these baseball players that live to be 85, 90, and they're still signing up until
they're flooding.
They pass on. It's like you can see their signatures have like all the shakes in them.
Yeah, Rod Carew.
Well, a lot of them. Just a lot of people have that.
Well, he's the one that I've noticed. I haven't really seen a bunch of them.
It's just as they get older, man. You'll see them. There was a set for. It was like your Leaf set that had Pete Rose, but it was
Yeah, he killed his auto value. So did Joe Montana.
Well, he killed it, but it's still now more than it was when he was alive. So
yeah, very true. Very, very true. I wish you'd get in the Hall of Fame along with Barry Bonds and some of the other ones. Because
I will.
they were doing roids in the 70s, bro, in the 50s.
And they weren't doing roids back then. They were doing amphetamines.
There was I was reading a Reddit thing, and they were saying that now this is obviously could be complete BS.
Hey, what's going on, Justin?
What up, 3 good nerds?
Just wanted to let you know that I went by the post office every day but today, and I've left business cards and asked for a supervisor, and I've been getting the runaround, so I'm not sure what I can do, but I'm going to continue to make a stink until I get an answer, because what they're doing right now is they're trying to tell me that it'll show up. It's just going to magically show up to you. But like I told them, I'm like, there's no tracking on. It's not showing it's moved anywhere. So just letting you know that I am being very proactive. I also filed a claim, and there's like a problem resolution center thing that you can do with them. And I did that too, but I still haven't got a response on that. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm hope beyond a hope that it shows up. I would love it if it just showed up on your doorstep and we could celebrate. A whole bunch of different years here.
I love the Bowman best color. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's Top's bunt, man. I miss Top's bunt in a way. Bunch of old Bowman. Yeah. Well, that's not all old, but there's
some of it is.
These are all prospects, I think.
Yeah.
Jeter Downs. There's a Trout. Josh Bell out of 15. So there's some low numbered things in here too. And that's just the first album. And this thing is like weighted. I wonder if the
cards are thicker.
Serial numbers themselves like weight down a card a little bit more than a regular card, probably.
Well, I know like Topps Chrome and Bowman Chrome, normally the color cards or the numbered cards are of a thicker stock, you know? But I don't know about like Bowman paper and all that.
I'm just saying the serial number themselves to do it, the process, and put the
I see,
the extra numbering in there, because it's got to be a metallic ink or whatever they use to serial number it.
Right. Oh, that's the sick Tatis right there, upper left.
Yeah.
I love the green Titans. They're beautiful.
There's Danny Duffy. Oh man. A lot of names in here that I haven't thought of in a long time. I feel like he could have probably made a 2022 Topps gold set. Man, look at all these.
That's cool.
Ruiz. Wow. Man, that's weird. It must have like stuck together, or he forgot these.
You just
weird.
Oh, they're there.
No, I mean there's a break.
Right.
You see?
Maybe he was like, well, I'm probably going to get more of these cards, so I want to have room to fill it in or something. You know what I mean? That's what I would do when I have books. But bunch of Bowman Platinum color there. That's nice.
I do like the meme ones. Like, it's kind of hard to see here, but the 100. Then they have the smiley face one and all the
fire emoji.
Fire emoji.
Yeah, I've been trying to get toilet paper Vladdy for a while. Because in 2020,
for real?
Yeah, they did a toilet paper one. And some of the newer, like the Japan tops, have a koi like looking thing on them.
Koi
like
fish,
they have, instead of the
yes, I understand.
Blossoms. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This right here is Flair Showcase.
Oh
It's got to
yeah,
be definitely a 90s or 2000 version. It seems like that's probably old.
those cards were. Yeah, it's got to be late '90s. Those cards were so sick. Maybe early 2000s too.
2000.
I'm gonna. Oh, is that what it is? All right.
Yeah.
I think they started in like 98, 99, and then yeah, those are neat. I want more of those.
Zach Miller.
They need to make them.
There's Randy Johnson, the Yankees. More of the Topps vintage stock. Looks like a good amount of them. Frank Thomas at the bottom of the page, but he's hard to see.
That's cool. It's a cool Reggie Jackson.
I don't have any room on this desk.
3 and 2. That's that Panini one that was like $1,000 a box or something. And Frankie.
That's Independence Day ones. Those are cool.
Yeah. You get a solid player of those, they're worth a good amount of money.
Robinson Cano was until he started dabbling. I do remember the days when he was an exciting star. All right. Trevor Story with the Rockies on that card. A lot of different color versions of that same set too. Or this one here is 20, 23, then 24 over here. It's like a lot of different ones.
They came out with more colors this year. Last year, each year I think they came out with a couple more. It seems like.
It's harder and harder to get a numbered card. So bizarre. There's an Altuve black.
Nice.
Sean will get excited if he watches that later. He was the first to comment and said, "What's this preview about?" And I'm like, "It's the name is right there."
It's not about cards.
Well, no, I mean it is a preview for the cards. It's just.
I was joking.
All right, so we got I don't know what years, but a whole bunch of different years of Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome,
2017,
Bowman Platinum. Oh, it doesn't matter. We don't have to say what year. I'm just saying I don't know per se.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just like the way the color is on the like 2017 Topps Chrome.
Let me see. You got Prism.
Oh, look, there's a Vladdy.
There's what? A Vladdy?
Yeah. Upper left, right page.
Oh, yeah. Was that magenta or something?
Yeah, I think it's like $3.99 or something like that, or $2.99.
This is almost like I think this is just even though this is album 2, it's like an incomplete. It must have got started and then stopped. Or is it number 2? Yeah. Thought I had them in order.
That's awesome.
So when these originally came, two of them were delayed, and I thought maybe they were going to be lost. But I think if there's an initial tracking, it's always good. That's what I keep trying to tell them, is that there's no tracking on it. So my thought is if the other 25 have tracking, this one doesn't have a label. The label was ripped off or it got stuck to another one, and it's floating out there without any tracking on it. And they're like, well, have you filed a claim on it? And I'm like, well, if you do a claim on it, you have to put the tracking information in there. So I don't know. I'm beating my head against the wall with that. These are all Topps.
Japan? Oh, Britain.
England ones.
Yeah.
So they're all
UK.
then. Yeah, they're all. Obviously, all of these are numbered. Looks like a lot of those 2021 Donruss. I don't know what those are called. Red. Sure.
Yeah.
But they were numbered. Like this one's the 2022, so they were numbered to the year that they came out, right?
Yep.
It's like their version of gold.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
I like 88s. Those are neat. Ooh, that's The 88s. That's awesome. Are those all A's, bro?
Yeah. You like the 88s?
No, I'm just saying they're neat. The 88 Donruss with the red outer part that you had on the previous page.
Oh, the 88 design. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's cool. I'm an A's fan, so I like those kind of things.
Hats off. Move on.
Oh, wow. It's neat. That's an old school one there. 96
Kyle
Leaf.
Wright. Man, there's just a whole bunch of these. I think these are like, these numbered to 50 or 25. Probably it's gold, so it's probably 50. Yeah.
Wow,
6
look
of
at
50.
all those. I think that's 22.
Good old Tim Hudson.
Yeah, Tim Hudson was an A. Back when him and Zito were popping off.
Got Will Clark here in the center.
I really love the colors of the Topps Platinum. Yeah, Chrome Platinum, whatever it's called.
So here's the light blue on those.
Those are Mother's Day or Father's Day, right?
Some of the Independence Day here too.
The
Yeah,
Father's Day
Day.
Are to 50, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's okay. Black. Looks like almost a whole page of them.
Wow.
This is all the same year. All the different color.
Yeah. 2022? Is that what that is? Looks like it. That might not be. Oh, wow. Look at all these freaking cool cards.
J-Ram. Zach
For sure.
Greinke.
3 good.
We got
Oh, look at the finest. So beautiful.
Xander Bogaerts on all these different numbered colored. I thought that was somebody else for a second. That's Chris Bassett. Threw me off.
Chris Bassett. Is that a Gunner rookie?
Is that what?
A Gunner rookie, the blue cosmic card in the middle of the page, back of page. It don't matter.
I don't know. Some of the other people have to pause on the thing. I don't want to have the stream like a couple hours. I don't think enough people will watch it.
My bad.
There's all Vladdies across the top.
I know. Yeah.
There's Votto.
Cool. Yeah.
2010s decades team for the Rangers, black border. An old Ortiz die cut. Don't look. Don't look.
That's cool.
Jazz Chisholm. That's an interesting color scheme too on that one. But it's got color match to Miami anyway. When he was on the team, got some kind of 1/1 printing plate. Batista.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of things. I'm betting that there's a lot of stuff numbered to 25 and 10 and probably a ton to 50. I mean, obviously there'll be a lot of that gold stuff too, but
yeah,
there's just a lot of stuff here.
Oh wow, look at all those freaking cosmic cards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Those are hard to pull, man. You might get a couple parallels like that in the cosmic boxes, and that's about it.
Yeah. Platinum Anniversary is a great set. Yeah, I agree. 2021 just upset me because of the issues with centering, and then I sent back to them like almost a case worth of cards, and then they sent me 5 sealed boxes as a, I guess, consolation for all the junk.
Really?
Yeah, but then I opened them up, and all of them were there was nothing in there. The autographs weren't anything good. Could have just been my luck, but I just gave up on that year. If I were to see that year out in the wild, I would walk right past it. Charlie Blackmon It's an interesting looking one. Oh man, all chromes, and that's an older Finest.
That's the numbered one too. I think those are cool.
All these albums, everything's numbered.
Oh, that's right. My bad. I keep forgetting.
No, it's all good.
I'm terrible.
That's Tomei, I think. Yeah, it's numbered to 475 from Ultimate Collection, which was a cool set back in the day.
The Chrome update wasn't great either that year in 22, Tom. That's a neat Kershaw.
Peralta, Kutch, Brayu, Shane Bieber. What do you think? Especially, it's when these are in here. It's like the thicker ones. I'm like, it's like pushing the cards to the front. I don't think albums are the best for like Inception and triple threads and whatnot.
True.
They stretch out those things. Especially these, because if you get stuff that's too thick in an album and then you put that rubber band thing on the outside, it actually breaks these.
Really?
Because of the mesh itself. I don't know why.
Right. That's weird. This is the kind of thing where I would love to buy like just a whole book and then go home and play with it, you know? Just go
for
through
sure.
Everything.
I'm sure that there's like, I mean, I'm
There's
not
gems.
spending a ton of time on these, but I'm sure there's like even more treasures in it that we're passing over.
Definitely.
Dontrell Willis. This is the fire one for him. Gotta love that. Some of the Topps Gold too. I mean, aren't all of the ones, even the number ones, you can have photo variations? I don't even know if I'll know by looking at them.
I don't know on that, actually, to be honest.
I guess I could look at the back of each of the cards, but wow. This is, as is, like I was saying, for getting the stuff out of the auto rookies and non-rookies out of the albums and into soft sleeves, it took like 4 days.
Jeez.
It takes a lot to like go through all that stuff and then.
Yeah, that's a lot of work you're doing, dude.
Look at all those vintage stock. That's an entire page full of vintage stock.
I wonder if he won some of Jab's like Saturday showdowns.
You know, Tom would know for sure. I don't remember him winning one, but I bet he probably has.
Because it looks like something. Who's the one that always is selling through Jabs? Was it Jason or Jeremy or
Justin?
Yeah, Justin. He always had like, you know, his books were like.
That was Jay Claus. Remember, I was talking to you about him.
Oh yeah. I think you'll have to remind me later.
That's awesome. No, we were just talking about like different people. So Jay Claus's stuff, his mystery packs were just insane.
Oh yeah, they were nuts, dude. Like I loved the little books he did that were just like single cards, but it was like stacked. It was like a book of just singles.
And he had some really high-end stuff.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
What's going on, Bill?
What up, Will? William, Bill. Oh.
Jeb's had a Saturday showdown for Patreon only for a long time. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know that he was in every single sale that anybody who did sales. Nick was there.
Yeah, Nick was awesome.
So I will make like I was saying earlier, I'm going to make a video separately of the autographs. It is a 3-row, just in soft sleeves, packed on all 3 sides, plus another row. So like 1 1/3, 3 rows. So that's like what, 2,500.
In soft sleeves, dude?
Like 3,200 autographs. Wow. Yeah, they're only in soft sleeves right now. I still haven't got in the top loads. Remember, I ordered 3 cases of them, but It's from eBay, so I don't. It could be. I could get them next year. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure I'll get them soon.
Yeah, I like.
I don't know if you've ever ordered supplies from eBay. It can take a while.
Dude, I think I've ordered everything off of eBay. I mean, I buy most of my cards off of eBay, you know, and all my accessories too.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just.
I wonder if that's like a photo See, I know there's photo variations for Chrome too, but you would think that Donaldson might be, but I don't know. That could. They always have really nice photos too, so who knows? I'm gonna really have to look up a lot of those. That Luis Robert, the Team Futures. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm sure Tom has, but
oh yeah, that's a green. Is that green? Yeah, that's a green one to 99. Those are sick, dude. I
don't know him. Several. I think he's in the farm system still. Amador.
Could be.
Sorry for my Rockies. Not anybody. No one else would really care.
Tovar was doing good last year, and I think he's doing all right this year.
Tovar did good. Yeah, he'll do good again this year. He was an all-star. Benny Bombs. I got Benny Montgomery.
Whatever happened to him, man?
Still AAA, bouncing around. The teams, and especially the Rockies. Rockies are notoriously cheap. They will wait to put somebody in the majors because the minute they do, the clock starts. And I don't think that they want to do that. They don't want to pay any money.
That's why I was pissed off at the A's last year. Because they did that shit to Estrella Ruiz. I mean, that stuff.
Everybody does that. Every team.
They did it so they didn't have to pay him some like $2 million or something so that they could get him for another year for free or whatever the heck it may be.
It's the rookie limit. Yeah, that's what every team does it.
Nice little snake skin there. That's dope.
It's really hard to see these, I know.
The Diamond King snake skin are neat. I like them.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Old Sabathia.
It looks okay. Pretty good. Oh, yeah. That's a 2000 or 99. I think its rookie was 98, 97 or something like that.
Dugo. I did see another one that had the Doogie name on it. So that was the photo variation or name variation on that.
Nice.
There's Mookie. 2019 on that.
Pretty good. The stadium looks nice. I mean, I'm glad they have a home for now. But dude, I love the Oakland A's stadium so much. Like, I love going there and watching a ball game. Wednesday night, they had their dollar hot dogs, dude, and their tickets were like cheap as could be. I go out in the outfield.
You might be the only person that I've ever heard say that.
Oh yeah, you go out in the outfield and you're sitting right on top of the players, you know, in the bleachers there. It's nostalgic for me.
Yeah, definitely. No, I know. So Adrian, A League of Her Own, is an A's fan. And then you got Rocky, who's a pretty big A's fan too. But I want to say that Adrian always just absolutely hated going to games.
Yeah, I get that a lot, dude. That people hated that place, but
man, look at all this color. It's insane.
I remember seeing Frank Thomas in like 2006 or something like that. There was a playoff game with him against the Tigers. No, it was before he played the Tigers, maybe, because I think the Tigers knocked us out. I've seen him hit the ball. It's amazing.
There's a Verlander. Yeah, New York.
Chris Bryant's just sucking up space over there.
No, Matty PCs him, so he doesn't. Oh. He actually has a home. He always has a home.
I didn't know that. I know people who want to get rid of some Bryant cards, man. Let me tell you.
Well, and Doug's daughter is a huge Chris Bryant collector, because it like a lot of his videos and stuff too. He'd always be like, she would say Chris Bryant alert on things when they would pull it. It's just funny.
That's funny.
Look at all this crazy color, though. I mean, it's really, I know, kind of hard to tell here, but these albums are just full.
That Pilar is dope, man, or Pillar, or whatever you want to call it.
You got the Dave Winfield, Willis. I don't know what the heck that is. It's like a green grass background. Henny Grow.
Whatever happened to the
Mike Schmidt,
Boston guy?
Oh, Matt Kemp.
Huge a few years ago. Mother's Day card's nice. Blaze Jordan. What all happened to that dude, man?
He's still bouncing around. He's really young though, so.
Oh, okay.
I say really young. I don't think he's 25 yet. So anybody like that, they will keep them down there until they're like refined, like a fine wine or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, it's a business, but it kind of robs people of seeing those stars that could transition really quickly. Huh?
It robs the people of stats and a career and the ability to get into the Hall of Fame as easily. If you're spending 5 years in the minors, that's 5 years of stats you're never going to get back.
Probably only hurts average players. Average that would make the cut to be Hall of Famers if they had a long enough career.
Well, I guess Mike Yastrzemski was supposed to be really, really good, but they waited till he was like late 20s to let him onto the team, and it just...
Yeah, he's 30 right now. He's still good. He's just a little bit older. I mean, if he plays until he's 40-something or 40, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. The gold insert.
People can still do it.
Yeah.
There's an A's one.
Mm-hmm.
Purple.
Yeah.
That's a regular paper, though. Good Lord, this is like so much color in these.
For sure.
I guess when I look at the one that has all that gold, it kind of just lulled me to sleep. Whereas this is just like every page has something different to look at.
What's interesting is some of these like insert colors that you see are very hard to pull, and they're not valued enough to me nowadays, you know?
Well, all of these cosmic, like we were talking about.
Yeah, the cosmic.
Especially, I mean, that was numbered to 50. It's a limited production set, and it's just hard to get those. Blaze has a YouTube channel, says Tom.
Yeah,
I'll have to follow it. I like Blaze.
I'll have to check it out. I like watching Josh Jung when he does stuff on YouTube. I don't know if he has a channel or not, but he's a collector.
Tatis on that tops. Oh, what are these? What the heck? It looks like a lava lamp. Maybe that's what it is, lava?
I think that's what it's called, is a lava.
Those are cool.
Like it's two colors in one, right? Like a green, blue lava.
Josh Young has a channel too? Get out. He does breaks? I got to check that out.
I got to mute myself. Check on my family. I'll be right back.
Cal Mitchell, Senzatel, Hunter Green, who this will be his year, right? I'm sure Lindsay would like that one. Oh man, don't tell Clinton. Is that a logo fractor pink? Vladdy? I'm kidding. I don't mean don't tell him. I'm sure it'll be in his collection at some point. Salvi Perez. I don't think I've actually seen this. A chrome 89 insert out of 50. Those have to be like difficult ones to hit. I mean, not case hits or something, but still, some case hits are easier to hit than some of the numbered cards. Bryce Eldridge. A lot of these rookies I don't know enough about. So all of these are numbered. I'll put them all in like team lots, but I got to make them bite size. I don't know how many cards I'm going to put in each lot. And there's also like a section of cards that were in the autographs that were TTM. So I got to figure that out too. I think I'll just mark it as a TTM so people know. That doesn't make them any less cool. Just means that someone, if they really want to, will need to get it authenticated. There's Grayson Rodriguez, Shane Bieber on the pink logo. Yep. It really stinks that I don't have a camera that would zoom back enough. I mean, I could probably pull the camera up and out, but even then, I would have to angle it all sorts of weird. I mean, you'll see these when they come up in the sale anyway. Oh, I just broke this. Great. Oh, man. Well, I need a new camera stand, it looks like. How in the heck did I do that? There we go. That is that rated prospect? Termar Johnson, or maybe Tamara. And Michael Brantley. Oh, wait. What's this one? It's all blurry. Oh, Topps Vault. So the Topps Vault, it's not a set, right? Is that, I don't know for sure, but it says Vault. I don't know. It's a weird picture though, because it's blurry. Of Larkin. Somewhat blurry. I mean, it's not horrible, but. All right, one more album to go through. Oh, this thing is just as full as the other ones, it looks like. Jeez. A lot of the anniversary plus heritage. Just a whole bunch of extra edition. Alan Ginter Chrome down there too. No, I'm not going to sell them off as albums. I'm showing them off in the albums before I take them out of there. Everything's going to be in lots. If I had the traffic that Jabs had, something like that, or the amount of bidders he had, I could do something like that where I could sell the albums, but just wouldn't have any. I'd probably end up owning them myself because I would end up buying all of the ones. The last sale, Tom, a lot of the stuff went for like less than I was hoping it would go for. So I want to be a little bit more protective on the next ones. Oh, this is those things I was talking about. Clinton's not here, but it's like all ripped, torn in the center.
I'm here. My bad. I was checking on me madre.
No worries, man.
I love the toily. Cool.
Yeah, this thing's falling apart.
I just love cards, I guess.
Huh?
I just love cards.
Well, you're definitely in the right community then.
Right. Or the wrong, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, I call myself the card. I can't really
Typical
say.
fools.
It involves a thing you do in your yard with a tool that's on a stick. I call myself that, the card.
Yep, I gotcha.
All right.
There's another one there. Oh, Charlie Blackman, Ben Baller. That's kind of cool. You don't really see a lot of Ben Baller stuff.
Yeah, I love Ben Baller.
I have like a ton of Ben Baller refractors. I was doing like team lots on them. I should do that again sometime. Ian Happ there.
What's
Trev
one of those
Story.
One of those sets where like there wasn't a ton of it produced, so
Max Scherzer.
The only thing that is a bad part about it is it's the same as the other set. So if you get a Ben Baller and then you get a Chrome, they're the same exact picture, but the Ben Ballers are way more rare, obviously.
Well, it's got a different logo.
True.
You can tell the difference like right away between that and a regular Chrome. But yeah, the design isn't far off from it. Sure that they just didn't want to have to pay another person. Oh my goodness. There's so much color, man.
I know, man. That's like a whole person's collection in these few books you showed us.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I want to see, this is probably more than I have in numbered cards. Well, at least in one place for sure. I might have mine mixed up in hundreds of boxes where I would need to spend an eternity to get them all together.
Could you imagine going through all your cards and just pulling out all the numbered cards and then filling books with it?
Oh, no. Don't do that to me. I have OCD bad enough as is, man.
I get you.
There's a Austin Kendrick. Brooks Lee. I just don't know a lot of these prospects.
That one in the upper left corner of the
there's a lava on the profile.
It's a World Series Classic, but it's a colored one. Those are very, very hard to pull.
Yeah, a lot of these I want to say are probably difficult.
Yeah.
Like for sure. A lot of the I don't know the odds. I've never seen that die cut.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Like, which one? This one?
The one you pointed at, the blue one? That with the...
No, I'm talking about this one right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the one on the previous page. The Zang lag gets me every time.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch the thing in the StreamYard screen. Yeah. And then click on comments, I think it is, and then you can see the comments so you can interact in both.
Oh, really?
I think you just have to log in.
Damn it. Okay.
There's Winker.
Last year.
Another lava. Vintage stock. The red metallic, which is what, 5 or 10?
They were cool, Alan, but they were so expensive.
What's going on, Alan? Freeland, how you doing? Hope you're healing up.
Hey, Freeland.
Resting and all of that. Man.
That Garrett Cole.
So, Freeland, we're just going over the numbered cards that were in the albums labeled numbered. There's skeletons there. But it's 5 of the numbered full, close to 5 numbered for the inserts too. So much stuff. You're doing better? That's good, man. of those things just fell over. The albums. But like, here's a short preview of like some of the auto stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Bless you.
That was a cough, my bad. Yeah. Wow. Uh-oh. I'll give you $40 for that whole box. I'm kidding, of course.
Funny. It always cracks me up because you get those at shows and stuff like that too, where it's like you have 100 autograph cards and someone's like, "I'll give you $50 for it," and you should never sell an autograph card for less than like a couple bucks or a buck at the least, very least.
Yeah. So
someone trying to get them for 50 cents. If you buy it in bulk, say you buy 1,000, 2,000 autograph cards, maybe you can expect it to be in the 75-cent range or something like that, 80 cents. But you get a lot of the bad when you end up doing that. You get a lot of autograph cards from rookie signatures and like
crap.
Other cards that somebody literally played one game in the minors.
Yeah.
So here's the TTM ones I was talking about.
Oh yeah, 90s. Old Root.
It's going to be a lot of Phillies that are going to be amongst the cards in here, or people who are former Phillies. I think he might have sent these off.
Wow. Those are cool.
Yeah, what's cool is to see a set that didn't have autographs with autographs and see how good it looks.
That flare is perfect where he located that auto.
Mm-hmm. Even that set with tops looks really good.
Hmm.
I mean, that could be fooled as like a fan favorites card right there.
Yeah. The facsimile.
No, like the fan favorites.
I don't know what that is. I guess maybe.
So Archives does what they call fan favorites, and they put a little foil stamp right there, and it's of a prior year.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's like, they take that design and then throw it on there, and then.
I got you.
Well, that looks.
I like that year, the blue chromes. So
yeah, I've never really seen. That looks good there too. The way that person put it too.
Yeah.
Adam Dunn, Sean Green.
Adam Dunn, nice. Sean Green's good
Steve
too.
Finley.
Oh, that's
the stars of yesteryear. Kazuchi. Kyle Farnsworth. He's not like a huge player or something, but Farnsworth, aside from being a Cub, my buddies that I grew up with that own a card store here in Denver, that's their last name, Farnsworth. Randy Wolf, a couple of those.
Get one of those Jeter era cards with, that's cool. Is that Jim Edmond?
Yeah. No, that's Jim. How do you say it? Eisenreich.
Okay.
And then Jeffries.
Nice. You know that
Jason
2007 or 8 Jeter card with the bush on it? It's like an error. It's got Mattingly in the stands and George Bush in the
Yeah, it's not an error, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that would be.
It's
cool
like basically it's like a short print. They put it in there to.
Oh, okay. I've heard
trying to make people think that. I want to say that Jabs made a video where he called it that, where it was like an error, but it wasn't.
Okay. Well, that card would be sick to have George Bush's autograph on. Not that I like George Bush, but I think it'd be pretty cool to have that, just to,
I have this promo set. It's one that they never made, and it's got like a whole bunch of politicians. I want to say a couple of them have passed away now, but I always wanted to get it all signed. And it's like politicians from both sides of the aisle.
That's cool. It's very cool. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Tom. But I probably heard it from Japs.
Yeah.
Because I was, I
read an article about it. I want to say on the Beckett site where it talked about it, and it talks about the urban legend behind it.
Oh, okay.
So these are all anniversary. Or no, black and anniversary.
Topps Chrome Black. They took them all out of the one touches. Tim Hudson, nice.
They would be Nick. That was what I talked about in the
Gavin Sheets.
Last sale. All of his cards that were like archives were
Just
like the archives reserves and those signature ones that they foil stamp and then put in the cases. Every single one of those is pulled out.
Here, I'll comment in the chat.
All right. Well, I showed off the cards. We're roughly at an hour and a half. I'll probably make videos. This is impromptu anyway. I was going to meet up with Clinton, but I figured I would go live and everybody could come and see them as well.
For sure. Lots of great stuff.
When you Bill Hobby, you're telling on me. What did I do? Too funny.
This is my first time, so you were here for my cherry being popped on the live stream there, bud.
You're funny.
Sorry. Oh, wait, you're trying to be... Oh, man, I keep using bad language. And not keep, I've done a couple times. I offered 50. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Archive signatures.
If I'm ever allowed to come back, I'm sure I'll do a better job. I was a little nervous.
Don't be. You offered 50 for the box? Oh, I got it. so you were $10 above his. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like in Price is Right where they're like $1,800. $1,801, Bob.
I don't think I ever had 100 autograph cards that I tried to sell you, Bill.
That's a lot of cards there, man. A lot of.
I'm talking about, so like at shows, this happens all the time where someone they'll come up with like a box and it's mostly like no-name people in it. And then they'll go to every single table, and then whatever they get the offer that they accept, they kind of just sell it. That's why it's kind of, you don't want to lowball, but you also don't want to give too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's an insult when you go to someone's table and you offer like super low amounts. There's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I think people shouldn't take it so personal, but yes, it can be.
Well, like you're saying,
if you're starting a dialogue, I don't get offended if someone lowballs me. If it's a dialogue we're starting,
right,
I'll listen to what they're saying. Just like if I quote them a price that they feel is too high, they can make me an offer. It's the same way as if someone comes in before me. I'll hear people say that. What?
At least they're starting is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it's an active negotiation, and sometimes people won't even make an offer and or start something out. They will wait for somebody else to do it. Oh, the Angels cards. I wasn't talking about you, Bill. You would have heard what I said. I said that like you'll be at a show and someone will offer you like $100, or for 100 cards, they'll offer you $50.
Yeah.
So you should never take less than $1 for autographs.
I remember
Love you, Bill, but I'm not talking about you. I do think about you a lot, but not every minute.
Oh, he thinks about you a lot there, bruh.
Bill's funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed it when he was your co-host last week, or last Sunday, or whatever it was.
Oh, last sale?
That was Bill, right? Yeah.
That was Jeff.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're right. It was. I apologize, Jeff and Bill.
Oh, people at the National, Tom? Yeah, they will yell too to embarrass people. They'll be like, I've heard people belittle people with low ball offers. Like, you know, get away from my table until you come back with like a serious offer. Get the hell away from my table. It's just like, wow. I mean, that is one way to negotiate because you get someone on one foot.
Yeah. Sounds like a card shop from back in the 90s and 80s where you go into a card shop and they're just a grumpy old, you know what.
That really depends on the shop for sure. But
yeah,
like I think we were talking about it. There was a couple of those around here. They're no longer open. So
yeah,
they...
I mean,
there are curmudgeons enough to come and take themselves out of business because they weren't agreeable in any way.
Yeah. Well,
people don't want to spend money with somebody that they can't stand.
Yeah. The only thing I get is the fact that you have, I mean, one, you should know, you have a shop, you should be more cordial, but also it must get old.
People are not born with people skills. So card shop owners, I think, opened shops so they could not deal with the public.
It's possible.
It's true, man.
I like people, so I don't get that, but I mean, I know that people are socially awkward as well, so.
Oh yeah. I'm talking the extremes though, because these people aren't socially awkward, they're socially combative. A lot of the card shop people. They just... everybody's an idiot. Every question asked is the dumbest question.
Right. They roll their eyes at everything you say.
Yeah.
What was the thing that happened with the card show and the guy got like, or girl, I don't remember, got like $1 million or $2 million in cards stolen from him? I wonder if they ever found that person.
I don't know. That kind of stuff happens a lot though. I've been ripped off many card shows. I had someone who used to help me set up and tear down that stole from me for years. Wow.
That's gotta be, that's just frustrating.
It's a huge betrayal for sure.
Yeah. I'm a loyal person. I could never imagine doing that to somebody, and I'm not a thief, you know. Maybe when I was a kid,
and I think that's probably what it is. People don't have it tattooed on their forehead, so it's really difficult to tell.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good deal, but I ain't about to fucking... Oops, sorry. Damn it!
We're gonna have to beep you out. Well, I think it's within the first few minutes. I think you can have a couple of them, so I think we're fine.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get myself a taser, and every time I say a bad word, electrocute myself.
No, it's all good, man.
It'd be fun to watch, though.
To tase yourself? I don't know if I want to watch that.
Maybe not tase, but just like...
You do like, you, if that's something that you want to do, man.
Well, you remember like in Ghostbusters when they were trying to see if people had... and there was a guy and the girl, and they were seeing if you could figure out what card... Oh, that's dope. I love that card.
So, like, yeah, so he basically opened all of these out of the mags, and they're loose in the collection. Every single one of them.
That's crazy. Not crazy. I get it because of shipping, especially. But and if you're trying to save,
Well, I think because he liked the album so much, that was. And from what I understand, what she sent is not even like the biggest things that he has. So those are kind of like the low end things. Whereas his most prized possessions, that's what I was telling her. I'm going to try to flip him at the National to somebody and get as much as I can get for her.
For sure.
Hey, Freeland, we'll text, man, and talk, because I do have separately some things I want to talk to you about, and it rhymes with Loman Burst. Glenn, do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't, man. I'm trying not to. You guys.
Maybe I'm not. I figure I'm being subtle, but
yeah, I'm sure you are, because I'm not even going to try to figure it out. I don't want to.
Oh, it's all good. I think Freeland will get it, unless he's all loopy. No, he understood.
Oh yeah, he did.
I got the face punch firework.
What's behind his beard? Another fist. Chuck Norris.
La La Land. That's what you called it. Yeah, that's right. Too funny.
Well, this was fun, man. Thank you.
Yeah, good hanging out with you.
For sure.
We'll talk more as we do each week. So
for sure.
I think I told you about that. I'm putting it well, it's not together, but I have like all of these together, and I need to create like a sheet for the break, and then talk about what the big hit is, the chase card, and all the stuff that's in it. And then I'm gonna. I have not figured that out yet because of the chase isn't finished yet. So I have done half of them, and I still have another half to do.
Okay, those look awesome, dude.
Yeah, they'll be fun. Before doing this break, normally I sold them for $35, but this might be a little bit more. Like they might be closer to $50.
That's dope.
But it's gonna have like Hall of Fame hits and everything.
Oh yeah.
Currently, it has like 4 to 5 autographs, 4 to 5 relics, and then like 20 inserts, like 5 different numbered cards. So I mean, they're loaded already. But if I put a big chase at the end of it, I need to like somewhat cover some of that.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, Freeland was a winner of a couple of different ones in different streams. And those that I sent to like different channels, those were all sent for free to like the channel just to promote them. I want to say that some of the early ones, like maybe the first one you got, Freeland, wasn't that iteration of it. It was like only 2 or 3 autographs.
Oh, that's
so
right.
They're still good.
You were buying autographs a while back. I remember that now.
At different sales, yeah.
No, you were picking up a bunch too to make your own packs. You told me at one point in time. I forgot about that.
Are you talking about at card sales?
I'm talking like probably a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I would, especially if someone was like, "This guy's junk. I'm going to throw it in the trash or something." I'll be like, "I'll give you a couple bucks for that card."
Right.
I got so many cards that way during the pandemic. People didn't. I don't know if anybody turned into anything though. That'd be cool if they did.
Yeah, that's always fun to find. Like, wait a minute, I got 4 of this guy's rookie card. Hell yeah,
There's people who won't touch like any pictures or anything like that, but every once in a while you do have ones that become something. And there are like, especially like their first, if it's like a certain team and or they have hopes of maybe being in the World Series at some point, and it's a young team, somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, I want this card," and they'll spend a lot for them if they're pitchers too. I mean,
all schemes.
There is a negative thing with that people just want position players, but
right. Paul Skeens is the only one I've ever known since I started collecting again that like
Well, that
I
his is
I think
weird though. It's way
I,
beyond like anything.
I think he's
I'm
gonna
talking like
be a
people like
Hall of Famer though.
uh,
Hmm.
was it Grayson
Rodriguez,
Rodriguez, and then you got like Devi Garcia and um,
Zach McKinstry, and
Clark Schmidt.
yeah, Strider.
Weird people that like on the Yankees did stuff for a little bit too. But Skeens is a huge risk, but high reward, high risk for sure.
I think he's gonna be a Hall of
I would
Famer.
not PC him in with anybody's money.
Well, the problem is he's so expensive, man. You know, like it's like all the hype that you see around Wembanyama and all these other guys. It's like you're making these cards expensive as hell, you know, which is fine. But like in a few years, when the hype is all gone, you're gonna get a card that you pay $200 for, and you're gonna you're gonna only gonna make like $50 on it, unless they just or Shohei Ohtani or something.
And the way that pitchers are used these days, no one's going to really reach the numbers of the people that we grew up with.
For sure, Tom. Yeah. I mean, I wish we had a Nolan Ryan in the league right now. Just,
no one will ever touch that.
Oh, no, for sure. He was so
That's what I mean is like they use people far less, and there's far more Tommy John issues now. So yeah. I don't know if pitch count is helping or hurting.
I believe it was John Smoltz. He did a video about. He thinks that it's the velocity that they're trying to throw with that's killing their elbow or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Everybody wants to have over 100 on every pitch.
Yeah, and he's
and they don't want to have like any kind of variety of pitches in there.
Right.
On their bag there, because I mean, you look at somebody who, like Maddox, they didn't call a professor for like as a insult or something. He studied everything. He would remember the last at bat he had with someone, even if you saw that person like 4 years prior.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He studied so much, and then in knowing that too, would set up things. He totally manipulate it. I don't think anybody really manipulates the game anymore. I guess it's hard too with pitch, the timer and stuff.
Also you gotta think all these analytics are done by people nowadays. Done by computers and done by algorithms and whatnot, and so you're really not getting people who are that deep into the process of that kind of learning, where they can figure it out quickly. They have to wait for information from a computer, basically. Just my thoughts.
I think they would have just as they'd probably have a better time because there'd be more videos of stuff.
That's possible.
I mean, Maddox would talk about he'd watch like footage from game footage. He would have someone send him a copy of it.
There you go.
So I think it'd be a little bit easier. I don't think he checked stats so much. I mean, I'm sure he did somewhat, but I don't think he got into the deep analytics, the numbers we care about anyway.
Right. Well, that's possible. I mean, I could be talking out my rear end.
No. I mean, I
I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out too, like if that. I mean, his knowledge of the game was more of a knowledge of people, batters, and how to manipulate it.
That's awesome.
It wasn't always about throwing super hard. It was like throwing one in the dirt because that person was expecting a different pitch.
Right. The greatness of the what do you call it? The changeup,
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those guys that are
Tommy John.
Huh?
Oh. I was just seeing what Franklin said. He said, I agree, Tom, and then I think we already read about the Tommy John. It's multiple Tommy Johns too, right? For people these days.
Yeah, I think Shohei's had 2 so far.
Yeah.
And I know like some people have had more. but it's crazy. It's a yeah. I like the guys. Go ahead.
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say I
like
like the guys that throw like 45 miles an hour or 50 mile an hour pitches that just like die basically, and people can't seem to hit them. It's hilarious.
Well, yeah, I mean, that timing thing is for real. Like, you ever tried to, like, in a batting cage hit like a 95 mile an hour ball? It's embarrassing.
I've been crippled
It is
for way too
embarrassing.
long.
Oh, yeah. I just mean, like, it's like, you know, we'll sit there and yell at the screen when people strike out or something, but
Right.
like any of us putting on a helmet. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I played in junior high and high school, and I don't want to say I struck out a lot, but I mean, it's easy to do even in that, and they're not throwing 100 mile an hours. They're like fastballs. They're high school. It's probably like 70, 80.
Yeah. I know fast pitch is like 70, 80, something like that. I didn't play baseball past T-ball because that's when things went south. But I love baseball.
There's this sketch, this comedian Brian Regan, where he talks about like the things they say in baseball like that, like good eye, when they're not swinging at a pitch that's like low or outside or something.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
Hey, Sean. Oh wait, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Shaw.
Oh, Shaw. That man, I put the N on there. Yeah, I think it's
Oh, your break. Share the link, please, Jeff. We'll all head over there.
Oh, I'm gonna go there now. I'm actually gonna head out. I told you that already, but thank you for having me and good seeing everybody.
See, I always call him either Hefe. You got Canadian Jesus. I don't know what other nicknames. I'm sure his wife has nicknames for him. Just setting up right on. All right. Yeah, share the link.
I'll see you guys there.
All right. You gonna head out?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
You get called a lot. What do you get called? All right, I will head over there. If you share that. Oh, good Lord. I had 2 hours of sleep on Wednesday. No, hold on. Tuesday night. And then last night, I got like 3. Yeah, I hear that. That's why I'm single now, so I can just beat myself up. Nothing like some self-deprecation. I feel like Jeff doesn't want to share his link, so I'll do it for him. I'll give the channel link, and then y'all can go there. You missed out on the stuff, Jeff. There's so much stuff. It was 6 albums of numbered. 6 albums of numbered cards. No, 5 albums of numbered cards. 6 of inserts. I want to say there was 5 or 6 different ones. I haven't gone through the autographs yet. I showed a few of them, but it's just insane. I could probably do like a 5-hour stream and just to show off this stuff. That's why I'm going to break it up into bite-sized chunks, because, man, I get overwhelmed just looking at it. So I can't imagine how people would be bidding on something. I don't know if he sets them up early. Do you set them up public early, Jeff? Here we go. I found it. It's right here, Clinton. It's just not on his homepage for some reason. Look at that young pup there with his kids. No, I was busy today. I hear you. Jeff, are the Cardinals still available? The kids were cute then. Yeah. I miss those days with my son, because I will, like, every once in a while, like, he doesn't even want a hug from me. He's so anti. All right, put me down for them, please. Like, even from his grandma or anybody in the family, it's like he's anti any affection, even compliments. There's still hope. Well, it took me many years. I think I want to say I was the same. And I don't know. I felt like people wouldn't take me seriously if, like, my family showed me affection. I have no idea what was going through my adolescent mind. All right, I'll catch you guys over at Jeff Shaw's channel. Everybody go check it out. He's doing his mystery pack breaks. It's like a fun break. He has lots of cool, different, interesting cards, different eras, different players. Lots of fun. All right, take care, everyone.